activities include basketball, baseball, Key Club, Student Council, and Unified Club. After graduation, he plans to attend college to pursue a career in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Jones. Barrett Marfell. Barrett is the son of Dave and Michelle Marfell. His other activities include basketball, baseball, Unified Club, and Key Club. After graduation, Barrett plans on attending college to play basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Barrett Marfell. Ricky Martin. Ricky is the son of Kylene and Ricky Martin. Ricky's other activities include basketball, baseball, Mojo, Unified Club, and Student Council. After graduation, Ricky plans to play golf in college and study computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Martin. Now on to our cheerleaders. Kylea Downs. Kylea is the daughter of Carl and Ryan and Catherine McLeish. Kylea's other activities include Student Council, National Honor Society, and Unified Club. After graduation, Kylea plans to attend Treoche University of Beauty Culture. Ladies and gentlemen, Kylea Downs. Allison Hockenberry. Allison is the daughter of Andy and Tiffany Hockenberry. Her other activities include Student Council. After graduation, she plans to attend college to pursue a career in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Hockenberry. Lily Larson. Lily is the daughter of Jennifer and Scott Larson. Her other activities include Student Council and National Honor Society. After graduation, she plans to go to Florida Gulf Coast University to major in education and become a teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Lily Larson. Emily Mashad. Emily is the daughter of Don Mashad and Margot Kowalski. Her other activities include Student Council. After graduation, Emily plans to go to college and become a psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Mashad. Now for our football managers. Natalie Campbell. Natalie is the daughter of Courtney Rich and Jerry Rich. Natalie's other activities include Unified Club, Key Club, and softball. After graduation, she plans on attending college to become a nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie Campbell. Dakota Nelson. Dakota is the daughter of Amanda and Jay Clapp. Her other activities include Unified Club. After graduation, she plans to attend cosmetology school. Ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Nelson. Now for our football players. Robert Evans. Robert is the son of Robert Evans and Naomi Kim. His other activities include wrestling and track. After graduation, Robert plans on attending ICC. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Evans. Ethan Horn. Ethan is the son of Diane Close, Rachel Horn Close, and Jason Horn. Ethan's other activities include football. Well, this is football. Unified Club, National Honor Society, Iron Patriot Club, and FCA. After graduation, Ethan plans on going into the Air Force and then college. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan Horn. Darian Jones. Darian is the son of Christina Manley and DeAndre Jones. Darian's other activities include wrestling. After graduation, he plans to go to college for criminal justice and continue his football career. Ladies and gentlemen, Darian Jones. Augie Kuhlman. Augie is the son of Kirsten Newton and Larry Kuhlman. Augie's other activities include Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation, Augie plans to go to college and study physical science. Ladies and gentlemen, Augie Kuhlman. Wrigley Williams. Wrigley is the son of Nick Williams and is also escorted tonight by his grandfather, Jeff Williams. After graduation, Wrigley plans to attend ICC for HVAC and then move to Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrigley Williams. Will everybody give all of our 2024-25 seniors one more big round of applause?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Peoria Heights High School in Peoria Heights, Illinois. It's time for some I8FA football. As you can see, the Peoria Heights Patriots, as they normally do, walking down the stairs to the field. One of the coolest football fields. There's a few like this in the area or in the state, but this is a very cool football field as the Crow's Nest and the, field, or the Crow's Nest and the bleachers are on a hillside. The field is down below. Trees in the background. You can see the lights on the far side. It's a great scenic location for a football field, and we are here for I8FA football tonight, the 2 and 4 Patriots against the 1 and 5 Cyclones. Both teams have victories against Galva. Patriots played Galva twice and got the 2 wins. As we get ready to go, West Prairie-Southeastern will be on your right. It will be the Patriots on the left, going left to right on the screen. And unfortunately, my camera person is not here. Hopefully they make it at some point. So you're going to be stuck with me trying to do everything at once here this evening. Let's get ready to kick off. Nice kick. It's going to go about to the 18-yard line. Not a lot of return. It's going to be first and 10 at about the 29-yard line, it looks like. 28-yard line, first and 10 for the Patriots. On the return for the Patriots, number 4, Kason Davis. So get ready to go with the first offensive play from scrimmage, and the officials already having some conversations here. Not sure what they're having conversations about. Pass to the flat is knocked down, incomplete. Mikey Kitch gets the deflection and knocks the ball down. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Ball was intended out here in the flat, near side. Shotgun, handoff. Nope, going to roll the pass near side. He's going to keep it, actually. And it's going to be Davis on the carry. He's going to go out across the 35. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 35, a gain of 7. Davis gets a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3. For the Patriots at their own 35-yard line. Ball's on the ground. It'll bring up 4th down. Ball recovered by quarterback number 9. That's Gabe Schaefer. It's 4th down and 4 after the loss of 1 on the fumbled snap. They'll keep it and be close to a first down. I don't know if they're going to get there. Tristan Hester on the tackle. And it's a turnover on downs. Davis stopped a yard short. 1st and 10 at the Peoria Heights. 37, and this ball was fumbled also, and it's on the ground. And Peoria Heights is going to come up with it. A fumbled snap. Coming up with it is number 3 for Peoria Heights. That's Augie Coleman, a 6'3", 145-pound senior. So, no gain on this fumble for Matt Whitman. Handoff, near side.
Handoff to 24, Darian Jones.
Jones on the carry.
Tackle made by 45, Aiden Akers to West Prairie. There's a flag.
First flag of the night.
Penalties holding against the Patriots.
Call a hold. See if they give him any forward progress. It's a 10-yard penalty. Not sure where the hold happened. Looks like they're going to mark it from the end of the run, so he'll get credit for. No, they're not. Let's see.
The 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul, and it'll be first down. First and 20.
I'll call that an 11-yard penalty. I was told at the beginning of the year that penalties were supposed to be marked from the line of scrimmage if it was behind the line of scrimmage, but they marked that as an 11-yard penalty, it looks like. Well, no, they didn't. It's 10. Handoff. Nice tackle from the secondary coming up, making a stop.
Tackle made by 16, Tristan Hester. Gain of 1 yard, second down and 19.
Kason Davis on the carry. I thought it was number 4. I couldn't see it. 1-yard carry. Brings up 2nd and 19.
Pass falls incomplete. Knocked down by number 35. Eli.
Pass is incomplete.
Third down.
That's 2 incompletions for Schaefer. Both passes knocked down. Pass completed.
16, Hester on the stop for West Prairie.
It was Davis again on the completion that time. He's going to go for a gain of 10.
Fourth down, 4th and 9.
4th down and 9. $9:12 to go in quarter number 1. No score. Last I looked, BPC up 16-8 in the second quarter at Galva. That game started at 6 p.m. And a false start, second penalty of this drive. Brings up 4th and 14. See if they decide to kick now. With 8:58 to go in the first quarter in their own territory at the 30-yard line. There's the punt.
Nice punt by Coleman, got the good roll. Ball's down the 30-yard line. West Prairie takes over, first and 10 from the 30.
8:22 to left. West Prairie left in the first quarter. West Prairie will take over at their own 30-yard line. Just their second offensive play. They fumbled on their first snap. Another fumble. Another turnover while we were away there for a minute. $7:40 left in the first quarter. Peoria Heights has had just 2 defensive plays. Both of them have resulted in turnovers for West Prairie. Now they're going to call illegal procedure. 3 penalties for 20 yards now on the Patriots. Brings up 2nd down and 12 after a 3-yard gain on the first play. $7:25 left here in the first quarter. And another false start. 25 yards and penalties on 4 penalties here in the first quarter. $6:55 to go here in quarter number 1. It's another 5-yard penalty. It brings up 2nd and 17 now after 2 successive procedure penalties. What goes to the outside? Ball carrier is Jones. He's going to get 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Jones had a carry earlier, but it didn't actually result in a carry because they took a penalty. Third down and 15, rolling right. And the ball is incomplete. I'll say it. John Burton is watching from. Are you home yet, John? He's a slacker, not working tonight. He's went and did the school thing today. It's 4th and 15. They're going to punt it again here. It's a bouncing punt. It's going to be blown dead. Nobody ever touched it. It looks like about the 12-yard line. West Prairie-Southeastern will have it 1st and 10 at their 12. They've ran 2 offensive plays. Both of them have been fumbled snaps. And they've been turnovers. 2 plays, 2 turnovers. And somehow they still find themselves down by nothing. It's 0-0 here in the first quarter. 5:44 to go in quarter number 1. Pitch is going to go outside. A lot of running room. A first down and a whole lot more. I think there's a flag just got thrown. No, it's going to come back. You could stop running now, I do believe. It's Braden Copeland, but there's a flag down. It is a illegal block in the back by the Cyclones. 5:28 to go. It was across the line of scrimmage. See where they mark it from. What are they doing? So it ends up being an 11-yard gain for Copeland, 1st and 9. 11-yard gain for Copeland. It's 1st and 9. Copeland again on the carry. He's going to go for a gain of about 4. Second down and 4 now for the Cyclones at their own 18-yard line. Fake pitch. Whitman rolls out. He's going to keep it. He's got a first down and runs out of bounds. He's going to go from the 18 about to the 25, it looks like. Where are they going to mark it? Maybe the 24? Let's see. Actually, mark it at the 23. A gain of 5 for Whitman. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. First down of the game for either team at the 4:51 mark. The handoff right side. That's number 45, Aiden Akers on the carry.
Handoff to 45, Aiden Akers.
He goes for no gain. Second down and 10 for the Cyclones at their own 23-yard line. An offset formation all the way to the right. Quarterback alone. Whitman going to run to the right. He's got some running room. He's got a lot of running room. He breaks a couple tackles. He'll go for a first down from the 23 out to about the 37. A 14-yard gain for Whitman. 19 yards, a second first down, this one on the ground as well. Matt Whitman making some things happen for the Cyclones now with 3:56 to go, clock running here in quarter number 1. Trouble in the backfield, instantly hit. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 2 or 3. They actually marked that up at the 38. Braden Copeland's going to lose 3.
Second down and 13.
Brings up second down and 13. As we will give 15 yards to Whitman. He's got 20 yards on 4 carries now after the 2 fumbles. 3:03 to go in the first quarter. I formation behind Whitman. Fakes handoff, rolls left. Going to look to throw, does throw. Pass is caught. Number Tristan Hester with the catch. From the 38. Nope, sorry. It's a 11-yard completion. Whitman gets his first catch, or first completion. It's going to bring up third down and 2. They were behind the sticks. That's what threw me off there. I thought it was going to be another first down. I realized they were behind the sticks, so. Handoff. Loss of 1 on the play. Braden Copeland on the carry. He loses 1. 4th and 3 for the Cyclones at their own 45-yard line. Timeout on the field. Charge to the Cyclones. We'll take a break as well. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back to Peoria Heights High School, Peoria Heights, Illinois. Illinois 8-Man Football Association game between the Peoria Heights Patriots and the West Prairie-Southeastern Cyclones. Watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Have Cassie on the camera now. And we are 2:23 to go here in quarter number 1. The only time either team is going to be 4th down and 3. Whitman's going to roll right, and they were in a prevent defense, and Whitman's going to go for a gain of 4, it would appear, and he'll have a first down. I think that he'll go for a gain of 4. As I said, it looked like, in all honesty, that Peoria Heights thought that the Cyclones would come out of the timeout and punt. They did not, and with 2:18 to go, the Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. 3 first downs on this drive, all on the ground. It would have been a touchdown if not called back for an illegal block in the back on the first play of the drive. This time running near side. Whitman, the quarterback keeper, he's going to go for a gain of 11, and he'll have another first down. Davis is going to make the stop, but not until another first down, and the Cyclones are in Peoria Heights territory at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 Cyclones as we move towards the end of the first quarter. Just going to try to look up some other scores from games going on here on our TSSR Game Time Live network. Here comes the offset line to the left. I formation this time behind Whitman. He's going to pitch it. Copeland has it. He's got some running room around the left side. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. And then there's going to be a penalty marker down. I wonder if that's going to be a hold or a late tackle out of bounds. Copeland is going to go for a gain of 6. Personal foul on the Patriots. Tackling out of bounds late, I do believe. 15 yards. That's 40 yards in penalties here in the first quarter for the Patriots. No first downs. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Patriots for the Cyclones as they've matriculated the ball down the field. As I said, we'll take a look at some scores going on in the I8FA right now. We have the game at West Central between Amboy and West Central going on right now. Kenny Suter on the call out, and there's a handoff up the middle. That is going to be on the carry. Number 5, Brody Cordell on the carry, I do believe. Brody Cordell gets his first carry. He gets a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. And right back to the line of scrimmage we go. Whitman's going to pitch it out to Copeland this time. Copeland's going to roll right, and he's going to be horse-collared out of bounds. Not really horse-collared by the sense of the word tackle, but he's going to go for another gain of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Nothing Clippers in the first quarter at West Central. Looks like the Clippers driving again. Now scratch that. West Central has the ball. That'll be the end of quarter number 1 here at Peoria Heights High School. It's 0-0 after the first 12 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back to Peoria Heights High School here as we are ready to go with quarter number 2. As we work through the first quarter, excuse me, the first down by penalty the last time. Actually, that's not correct. They ran it and had enough for the first down. Penalty was an additional 15 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and long, about 7. Yeah, short 7, long 6. Probably 6 is what I got on the scoreboard. Is probably correct. So it's going to be 3rd down and long. Whitman from the shotgun rolls left, still looking. Got room to run. He's going to get around the corner and run out of bounds. Going to be a few yard gain. It's going to bring up 4th and manageable now. Gain of 2 for Whitman. Bring up 4th down and 4. He's got 37 yards on 7 carries. Unofficially. And it's 11:53 to go. So we'll look at some other scores. In Milledgeville against River Ridge. $32-0 Milledgeville in that one. And running near side, thrown, caught, touchdown. Yes, it is. Mitchell Wilcox, number 6, making a touchdown catch. 14-yard touchdown pass from Whitman to Wilcox. I believe that was number 6, Wilcox, on the catch. If it wasn't, somebody hop in the live chat. Tell me I'm wrong, but that's what they announced, and it's what it looked like to me. So I'm going to go with it being correct. 2-point conversion attempt coming here for the Cyclones. Again, they're going to go with the offset formation to the left. It's not going to work this time. It'll be stopped short. So with 11:46 to go in the first half. The Cyclones are up by 6 after the touchdown. $6-0 Cyclones, 11:46 to go. Quarter number 2. $14-yard touchdown pass from Whitman to Wilcox. Run failed. And it is 6-0 West Prairie Southeastern. West Prairie Southeastern on to kick it off now. Ball picked up at about the 27-yard line. Hester on the stop. Leave number 7 for the Patriots. Number 7 is Henry Hansen on the return. First and 10 Patriots at the 30-yard line. Now down by 6 to the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones. Running room for Davis. Nice stiff arm, but he's going to get the first down. That'll be the first down of the game for the Patriots. Well, there's a marker down behind the play. Davis went for a gain of 11. There might have been a face mask on the Cyclones. It is a face mask on the tackle. See if it's a 5 or 15-yard variety. $15-yard variety. Davis gets the 11-yard run. First and 10 from the 38, 39. Reverse. A lot of running room on the far side. Davis on the carry again, that time on the reverse. He's going to go from the 39 down to the 23-yard line. 39 to the 23 is a 16-yard carry and a first down. Davis has got 41 yards on 6 carries. Oh, sorry, folks. It is the second quarter. I forgot to advance that. Handoff second back through, and he's got running room. That's number 7, Hanson, with the carry. Hester been calling his name a lot on tackles. Looks like a gain of 6 can bring up second down and 4.
Second down, long 4 yards.
8 to make it 9:54 to go. That was actually, I think, 11-16 on that touchdown pass. BPC's leading Galva 30-8 in the third quarter. Not much doing that time. Hester there again. Hanson on the carry again. No gain for Hanson that time. 9:15 to go in the first half. Third and 4, definite 4-down territory for the Patriots. They're in an I formation, 2 tight end set. Handoff first back through. He'll be close to the first down. Hester and Akers on the stop. Jones is going to go for, we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be 4 if he gets the first down, 3 if he doesn't. Give him 4. First and 10. Jones gets the carry. He's got 8 yards on 3 carries. Clock running, 8:35 to go. First and 10 at the 12 for the Patriots as they're trying to even things up here or take a lead if they can get the 2-point conversion in. Jones is going to go out wide to the right this time. Hanson under center. That's not Hanson, it's Schaefer. Handoff to Hanson. Mikey Kitch on the stop. Hanson gets, don't know if they give him a full yard or not. Doesn't look like it. We'll call it no gain for Hanson. Second and 10. He gained about a foot. I formation backfield again. Wide out to the left. Second back through, gets the handoff. He's going to push the pile forward. He'll go for a gain of 5, it would appear. That was Hanson coming up with the 5-yard carry. It's going to bring up third down and 5. Both teams on very long drives here. Cyclones were able to score a touchdown on their drive. We'll see if the Patriots are able to do the same. 7:10 to go in the first half. 6-0 is the score. I formation backfield. Left side is Davis. Wide out. Handoff's going to go to the second back through. Hanson going to go for no gain on the play. It'll bring up the 4th down and 5. A huge play coming for the Cyclones defense and the Patriots offense here. 4th and 5 at about the 7-yard line, they're calling it. So it's 4th and 5 at the 7 for the Patriots. Hop into live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to have conversations in the live chat. Davis in motion. Rolling back out of the shotgun. Schaefer, he's got an open receiver. Touchdown, Patriots. Davis. No, is it Davis? No, it's number 3 on the reception.
A 5-yard touchdown reception from shoulder to corner.
Augie Coleman with the catch.
Bakers will go for 2.
7-yard touchdown pass. It's 2-point conversion coming here. Jones, nope, they're going to give it to Hanson, and he'll get in. 2-point conversion is good. That means that the Patriots take a 2-point lead, 8-6, with 6:03 to go here in the first half. We'll take a break as well, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
And welcome back here to Peoria Heights High School. 8-6, Peoria Heights with the lead after the touchdown pass from Schaefer to Coleman. Coleman? Augie Coleman gets the. Augie Coleman will put the boot to it as well. So that's Schaefer to Coleman. Hanson run, and it's 8-6. It's going to be recovered by number 53, Zeke Putnam. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones just inside their own territory. Looks like the 49-yard line. So we're at 8-6 here with 6:02 to go. As the Cyclones get the ball back. They fumbled their first 2 possessions and then had a nice long drive last time and culminated with a touchdown pass. Whitman keeps it on the fake handoff, rolls around the left side. He's got some run room and runs out of bounds. Man, you'd like to see him turn that upfield right there. There was no blue jerseys around. He's going to go for a gain of 4 to bring up 2nd down and 6. $61 yards on 8 carries for Whitman. Want to say hi to Jeffrey Durham, watching from Blandonsville. Keep playing good defense. Jair Flora Durham. There's a handoff right up the middle. And Aiden Akers is going to go across the 30-yard line. He's from the 48 to the 38, a gain of 20 for Aiden Akers. Akers has 20 yards on 2 carries now. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. 5:35 to go here in the first half. Trouble in the backfield. Big time play in the backfield. Copeland dropped in the backfield. The quarterback, Schaefer, makes a big stop. Copeland is going to be dropped for a loss of 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 15. Whitman going to throw downfield, and it's caught
Pass complete to number 16, Tristan
Hester is going to be stopped short of the goal line, though, from the 33 down to the 1.
Number 4, Kason Davis, about the 1 yard
It's a
line.
32-yard pass.
First and goal from the 1.
Hester with his second catch. He's got 2 catches
Pass completion.
for 43 yards. 57 yards passing for Whitman. And it's first and goal at the 1 for the Cyclones. Brody Cordell in from 1 yard out. He'll score the touchdown. 1 yard touchdown run for Brody Cordell. He's got 3 yards on 2 carries, but they're big carries. So with 4:09 to go, the Cyclones get back on the scoreboard. So the offense starting to pick up a little bit for the two teams now. Two-point conversion attempt coming here. A big one for WPSE. It's going to be a pitch to the outside, and to the corner it goes. Copeland will get the two-point conversion run. As our friends at the Illinois 8-Man Facebook football fans Facebook page likes to say, the two-point conversions are very, very important. The Cyclones, missed the first one and get the second one. The Patriots still up 2, though, in that category because they got their first one. If they can score again, they'll have the advantage by 2 points. Patrick McPherson, Joe Murdian, and crew do a great job on that podcast if you ever get a chance to watch that. Looks like the Bombers beating Bureau Valley 14-0 in the second quarter tonight in Macomb. So the Cyclones going to kick things off again. This game being brought to you in part by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2024. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. So here we are to kick it off again. 14-8 the score. Short kick, and it just died. Picked up at about the 23-yard line and a lot of running room. Right side. Going to be brought down, though. Wilcox and others. Wilcox actually came up with the football, but no turnover. Gain of about 12 on the return. Actually, about 20 on the return. First and 10. They're moving it farther forward all the time. About the 44. Or are they going to put it at the 43? 43. First and 10 at the 43 for the Patriots with 3:51 to go. A huge drive here for the Patriots as the Cyclones will get the ball first in the second half. So the Patriots want to try to make something happen here on this possession. And just a quarterback sneak by Schaefer. Gain of 2.
Schaefer, the quarterback sneak. Number 50, Bison Benny on the stop.
Bison Denny and others on the stop for the Cyclones. Almost gave him 3. I'm going to call it 2, though. They did move it past the 50, but not quite to or past the 45, but not to the 46. A little short of a full 3. Shotgun formation. Handoff goes to the first back through. Handoff to 0. Tim Lyon. Tim Lyon on the carry. Got a lot of players run the ball tonight. He goes for no gain on the play. 2:40 to go. 3rd down and 8 for the Patriots at their own 45-yard line. Reverse. Davis on the carry. He's got the running room, and he might go all the way. He's at the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Patriots. A 55-yard touchdown run for Davis, Kason Davis.
55-yard touchdown run by Kason Davis.
He's got 96 yards on 7 carries unofficially. And the touchdown banner goes up again. Maybe a little too quickly, though, as these teams are finally in the end zone pretty quickly here all of a sudden. Now, a huge 2-point conversion coming, as, again, they scored their first 2-point conversion. So they'll be ahead if they can get this one.
Patriots will go for 2.
2-point conversion coming. Looks like he's going to get it. He rounds the corner. Hansen gets in. Akers gave him a shot right at the goal line, but Hansen gets in for another 2-point conversion run. In fact, I think it was the same exact run that he ran the last time, and it's 16-14. The Patriots have a 2-point advantage. We'll take a break as well, and we'll come back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back here to Peoria Heights High School. 16-14, Peoria Heights with the lead, 2:20 to go here in quarter number 2 as we work through the first half. It was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, but man, as the offense picked up here in the second quarter. A 55-yard touchdown run by Kason Davis. Hansen had the 2-point conversion run, and that makes the difference in the ball game right now. 16-14 the score. Patriots getting ready to kick off one more time. Coleman on to kick off again. Augie Coleman has another little onside kick, and this one's going to be recovered at the 50-yard line. And Denny's going to do, no, excuse me, Putnam on the stop, or on the recovery again. He recovered the last one. He recovers this one. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe for the Cyclones. 2:20 to go. And I mentioned it with the last drive started for the Patriots. It was key for them to get a touchdown because the Cyclones have the ball first coming out of the second half. Equally now, it's important for the Patriots defense to get a stop here, because if the Cyclones can use most of this time up and get a touchdown, they'll have a 2-for-1 possession possibility as we head towards the second half. Whitman's going to roll right, stops, looks downfield. Now he rolls back to the left. He's got some running room around the left side. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, cross the line of scrimmage, and get a first down. Well, let's see where they mark it out of bounds at. Nope, they're going to say he stepped out, I think. He stepped out of bounds at the 45, a gain of 5 for Whitman.
Stepped out of bounds at 45-yard line, 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5 for Whitman, or for the Cyclones. Whitman a 5-yard gain. That does stop the clock with 2:10 remaining in the first half. 16-14, Patriots with the lead. A good one brewing here, as it was defensive-minded in the first half. It's offensive, or first quarter. It's offensive-minded here in the second quarter. Now it's back to the 2 tight end set. Shotgun formation. Handoff's going to go to Copeland. Goes up the middle, sidesteps. He's got some running room. He'll have a first down. Breaks the tackle. Thrown forward, and he's going to go from the 45 down to about the 32-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 13 for Copeland. Another first down by Rush. That's 28 yards for Copeland. Again, he did have a touchdown called back on a block in the back a little bit earlier in the game. 1:45 clock running. Handoff's going to go this time to Akers. Akers breaks a couple tackles. He's going to be close to a first down. They stop the clock and stop the whistle. See where they mark it. It's right about the same spot. They're going to take a look at it, and it is going to be second down. So a gain of 9. They're not going to measure that? Boy, that's awful close to not measure. I don't know that he's got it, but it's really close to not measure. 29 yards on 3 carries for Akers now with 1:24 to go. Handoff trying to get the first down. I don't know if he got it. They are going to stop at Copeland on the carry. He'll have a gain of 2, and it'll be a first down. 30 yards on 9 carries. Just over a 3-yard clip. Second quarter action at West Central. It's 34-0 Clippers. Whitman's got the keeper on the left side. He's going to be timeout charge to West Prairie. It'll be their second charge timeout. No gain for Whitman on the carry. This game tonight being brought to you by Pond Plus. Pond Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years. Providing cash for most items of value, Pond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repair and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb, between Erico and Taco Bell. If you didn't watch it, you can go back and watch. Cassie showed some of her masterful videoing skills during a Amazon mystery box opening, which was a good time. They do have Amazon mystery boxes for $100. They also are selling used cell phones now, so they'll buy and sell used cell phones now. So that is an option as well. So rolling right, Whitman's going to tuck it. He's going to run around the right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Maybe he wasn't out of bounds. I thought he stepped out before that. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. So a 16-yard gain for Whitman. It's going to be first and goal at the 5. Boy, I thought he was out of bounds. The official stopped chasing him. So another first down for the Cyclones. First and goal at the 5 with 42 seconds remaining. Whitman was thrown out of bounds, so the clock is stopped. They came out of that timeout in a hurry. I was still talking about Pond Plus and wasn't ready for that one, folks. I apologize. Played a little catch-up, though. I think we did okay. Whitman in the pistol formation, 2 setbacks. He's going to hand off to Akers. Akers rolls right, sidesteps one. He's going to be to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. And Akers is in from 5 yards out with 37 seconds to play in the first half. So the Cyclones now still down in the back by that 2-point conversion that they didn't get on their first one. Have it a very important 2-point conversion to go. That's 37 seconds left in the first half. And again, West Prairie-Southeastern gets the ball first in the second half. Whitman rolls right into the back of the end zone, wide open. Intended and caught by Hester, I do believe. It is number 16, Hester, on the 2-point conversion pass. So it's 22-16 after the 5-yard touchdown run by Akers and the pass from Whitman to Hester. And the Cyclones back on top here, 22-16. This game being brought to you tonight as well by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief weekly editions. There's 2 of them weekly, in fact. They'll be mailed directly to your home. You can also pick up single copies as well as the midweek free news briefs at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, and, of course, Macomb. Industry as well. And the Cyclones set to kick off again with 37 seconds left. So now do the Patriots have time to strike back and either take the lead again or tie it up before the halfway point? Davis is going to pick it up at about the 26-yard line. He's got running room around the left side, cuts it back, but he's going to be stopped. Kason Davis is stopped by Eli DeCounter and others, number 35. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 31 seconds remaining in the first half at the 42-yard line for the Patriots. Again, I would expect that you will see the Patriots try to do something here, maybe for a play or two at least. Don't want to do anything too crazy and give up an interception return for a touchdown or anything, but I think you definitely want to try to make something happen here just because the Cyclones get the ball first in the second half. 31 seconds remain here in quarter number 2. Two wide receivers far side. Timeout's going to be charged to the Patriots. It's their first timeout of the first half. Still 31 seconds left. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
You will get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that.
And welcome back as we're just about ready to go here. Schaefer's back to throw. Dances in a pocket, throws it short to Davis instead. It's going to be short, a short gain. Kason Davis, where are they going to? They even given him a yard on that. Another timeout is going to be charged to the Patriots. Are you guys going to give him a yard on that? No? I thought he did too. I thought it was 3 or 4 yards downfield, to be honest with you. But apparently they didn't give it to him. So no forward progress allowed tonight. And it's going to bring up a no-yard completion, which you don't see very often. No yard completion, but it's a completion nonetheless. And another timeout on the field, and they're already back from the timeout. In motion goes Davis. Schaefer back to throw. He's got an open receiver. There's tons of contact back there, and there's the flag. It's going to be a 15-yard pass interference penalty, which will bring up a first down. Be holding or pass interference, one or the other, but it's enough for a first down either way, I do think. Now, how many they mark off here? 10-yard penalty, first down. That's just the third penalty, but 25 yards in penalties for the Cyclones. The Patriots have not had a penalty here in the second quarter, but they had their fair share in the first. They had 5 penalties for 40 yards in the first quarter. Pitch outside to Davis. He's got some running room around the right side. He's going to be run out of bounds. With 9 seconds remaining, he's going to get a gain of about 5, I think, judging by where the side judge is on the far side. A gain of 5 for Davis. He's got 101 yards unofficially on 8 carries. Second down, and that's a little farther forward than I thought. They're going to call it 5, so I will too. But second and a short 5 for the Patriots with 9 seconds remaining. Trying to decide if this is a great place to sit or a bad place to sit because the smoke from the grill is coming right up here the entire time. And for a fat guy, that's not good. It just makes him hungry. Hand off. Davis looking to pass. He's going to be hitting the backfield. The ball is dropped. And they're going to fall on it is Mikey Kitch. Mikey Kitch gets the recovery. It was Hester who knocked Davis. So that's Davis with the loss from the 43 to the 41. Hey. 17-yard loss for Davis. Unfortunately, takes him back behind. 84 yards now on 9 carries after the loss. 1 second remaining on the clock. Boy, you would have thought the local scorekeeper could have let that time run out. I'm sitting right up here by the, I'm sitting right up here by the scoreboard operators, and so I've got to throw a little shade at him here, but it's 1 second left, and the real question is, what's West Prairie thinking about over there? Are they going to try something here? But I would think that, I get the idea of maybe throwing a dagger early, but you get the ball first in the second half. A crazy play that would allow Peoria Heights to score right here would be catastrophe. They are going to try something, it looks like, though. They got a wide out near, a wide out far. Akers is far side. Copeland's near side. Whitman drops back, throws underneath to Copeland. Copeland's going to break a tackle. He's going to break out. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be a gain of about 9. Copeland gets his first completion, or reception, I should say. A 9-yard gain. Whitman is perfect throwing the football in the first half. He's 4 for 4 for 66 yards. That'll do it for the first half of play. The score, 22-16. West Prairie-Southeastern with the lead. They'll get the ball first in the second half. We'll take a break. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Adrian McGregor. All right, welcome back. I'm here with Melissa Onion, and another employee at MDH. And why don't you tell everybody what your job is here at MDH?
Sure. I am the Director of Obstetrics here at MDH, so I oversee labor and delivery, nursery, and postpartum care.
So the labor and delivery unit is newish for MDH and state-of-the-art, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It was recently renovated in 2019. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have whirlpool spa tubs in every labor room. We have 3 labor rooms, 8 postpartum rooms, all private suites, so it's very nice.
What is it about labor and obstetrics that's important for a hospital? Because you see so many hospitals that are losing that department. What is it that made MDH, or what is it that keeps it at MDH?
I always like to tell people that the community truly funded our women's center, because they did. They were the ones that raised the money for us to renovate our facility and to continue on. It's so important right now in the state of Illinois. There's less than 20 level 2 facilities left that are offering birthing facilities. So it's so important and vital for our community to keep those facilities going.
Well, obviously you're local. You're from the Rushville area, so you're local to the region anyway. So you can feel that personally as in MDH's growth in the area. It means something to you because you're from here.
Absolutely. Grew up, born and raised in Rushville, just 30 minutes away. But in this community, the closest tertiary care center is over an hour away. That is vital to have a facility, especially in maternal care, that mothers can go to and need. So it's very important that we're here.
Well, we've talked about in our interviews in years past and now and this year about how important the staff is. You know, it doesn't matter how good the facility is if you don't have a good staff. And it seems like everybody you talk to at MDH cares about their job and what they do.
I think that's what's so unique about a rural facility is We all know each other. At larger facilities, sometimes you're just a number. Where here, you're an individual. We see you as a true person. Our staff is truly a family. That's something that we pride ourselves on because we are such a small knit group. It's wonderful to be a part of.
You know, some people, as they chase a career, and I'm not saying you're chasing a career, but as you chase a career and you move up the ladder, you know, you want to move up to bigger and better things, quote unquote. It seems like there's a lot of local folks that climb the ladder at MDH and that's where they want to be. And you seem to be one of those people too. What is it about MDH that makes you want to climb the ladder here, but you want to stay here?
Once again, it's that small town feel, that sense of community within our hospital. We have a great administrative team that's really supported a lot of the younger leaders to continue to grow and to grow up that ladder and to give us the skills that we need to do so. So I really owe it to them to assist me to do that.
If you talk about the labor and delivery wing, pick out a couple of things. You mentioned the whirlpools. Let's leave that out. Mention a couple things from the department that you think helps MDH stand out.
So because we are a rural facility, we are able to provide one-on-one care to our moms when they're in labor. We've recently been recognized for our Promoting Vaginal Birth initiative from the state of Illinois. And we've implemented what is called a power tower that has all sorts of tools that moms can use during their labor to empower them through that process. And our staff love working with the moms to do that.
And obviously you work with the moms, but care for the babies after they're born is key also. What is that? How do you guys separate those two things? Do you feel like both are equally as important, and are you able to handle both equally as well?
Absolutely. So we're unique, once again, in the sense that we have to be versatile in all areas of obstetrics. If you go to a larger facility, usually you pick one area that you're an expert in, where we have to be an expert in all areas. And I think that really makes us stand out. That's not something that we take lightly. We jump in and we try to be the best in every single area that we can be.
Well, Melissa, I thank you for coming and talking to us here, and it's a beautiful wing, and do everything you can to keep it as beautiful as it is, because I know that the mothers appreciate it. So
absolutely. Well, thank you.
We'll be right back after this. And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now, and Emily, patient advocate. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here, and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH, because you're a smaller rural hospital. Even though MDH offers a lot, you literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody, because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients, and that way they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER, and then they come to ICU, and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right, or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery, there's so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family. And so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So what, as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and that's, I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. You're, besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this.
And welcome back here to Peoria Heights High School. Sorry about that. Welcome back to Peoria Heights High School, as we still have the 3 minutes to add on to the halftime for the warm-up segment, but we are 1:40 to go here in halftime. We'll take a look at some stats and the scoring. These stats, of course, are entirely unofficial for Peoria Heights. They have 20 carries for 104 yards unofficially. 17 yards, however, were lost on the last offensive play of the half when Davis was sacked and fumbled and then recovered 17-yard loss. He was over 101 yards on 8 carries, but now down to 84 on 9 carries. Schaefer has 2 carries for 1 yard. Jones has 3 carries for 8 yards. Hansen has 5 carries for 11 yards. He does have two two-point conversion runs, though. And Lyon has 1 carry for no yards. Schaefer is 3 of 6 passing, no interceptions, 17 yards, and 1 touchdown. Davis has 2 catches for 10 yards. Augie Coleman has a touchdown catch for 7 yards. 4 first downs unofficially, 3 by the rush, 1 by penalty for the Peoria Heights Patriots. And that is, again, completely open for interpretation. I may have missed one there. 5 or 6, make it 5 penalties for 40 yards for the Patriots. All of those, though, were in the first quarter. They cleaned things up offensively as far as penalties go in the second quarter, but couldn't turn things around very well. The Cyclones finished with 26 carries for 147 yards. Whitman is 4 of 4 with no interceptions, 66 yards and a touchdown. Passing, Hester has two catches, 2 catches for 43 yards. Wilcox has a 14-yard touchdown pass reception, and Copeland has a catch for 9 yards the very last play of the half. Rushing-wise, Matt Whitman leads his team with 82 yards on 11 carries. Copeland has 9 carries for 30 yards. Akers has 4 carries for 34 yards. And Brody Cordell has 2 carries for 3 yards, one of those a touchdown run. Speaking of touchdown, we'll tell you what the scoring plays were. No scoring in the first quarter. As I said, everything happened in the second quarter, so 38 points scored in the second quarter by the two teams. At 11, I believe it was actually 11-16. I glanced up the clock, and I think it was 11-16 instead of 46. 11-16 to go in the second quarter. West Prairie-Southeastern scored on a 14-yard touchdown pass from Whitman to Wilcox. The run failed. It was 6-0. At the 6:03 mark, Peoria Heights scored on a 7-yard pass from Schaefer to Augie Coleman. Hanson got the 2-point run, and it was 8-6. West Prairie answered again at the 4:09 mark with a 1-yard touchdown run by Brody Cordell. Copeland had the run, and it was 14-8. Peoria Heights again answered on a 55-yard run by Kaysen Davis with 2:20 to go in the quarter. Hanson scored on the 2-point run, and they took a 16-14 lead. Then West Prairie scored with 37 seconds left again in the first half on a 5-yard run by Aiden Akers. Whitman set that up with a nice scamper down the right sideline to get it first and goal at the 5. Akers scored on that 5-yard run with 37 seconds left. Whitman connected with Hester on the pass to make it 22-16. Hop into live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. I want to give a shout out to Kyle Kampmeyer from NUIC Football on Facebook. He's been doing a lot of great stuff for the I8FA. Also, the guys, Joe Murdy and Patrick McPherson and crew with the Illinois 8-Man Football Fans Facebook page who do their podcast every Sunday morning. I want to give those guys a shout out as they will have some great stuff, I'm sure, from these games as well. And if Patrick McPherson hears this, I sent you a message on Facebook today. I don't have your phone number, Patrick, but I would like to talk to you about some stuff. So if you get a chance, give me a ring or send me that Facebook message back and we can chat it up. Got some stuff I want to talk to you about for the postseason as far as our postseason show. Talked to John Lawler today, the head coach for Alden Hebron. He is the president of the I8FA Football Association for Illinois, and with that, we will have our kickoff show, our playoff kickoff show on Sunday after the playoffs pairings are announced. So we'll have the playoff pairings announced on Saturday. Of course, with the I8FA, they're pretty much set because it's strictly by 1 through 16 by record and playoff points. So it's pretty simple. Everybody knows what it is, but we're going to take the chance on Sunday to get a little more in-depth into the teams, let the coaches talk, hopefully. Maybe talk to a few players, have some guys from around the state who cover 8-man football with us. As here we go, Augie Coleman on to kick off, another squib kick, and it's going to be picked up and then run it down a far sideline. And they're going to step out of bounds. Who is that? That's Putnam. Zeke Putman says, I'm going to quit diving on these. You're going to keep kicking them to me. I've proven I can catch them, but you keep kicking them. I'll just run this one. And he got that one about the 50-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of the Patriots for the Cyclones, who have the 6-point lead here, 22-16. Second half action just underway, and I pushed the quarter button. I promise I did, folks. It just didn't go. I'll try it again. There's the third quarter. Reset. No timeouts have been called. 11:55 to go in quarter number 3. Whitman going to hand off to Akers, and he's got a ton of running room, and he runs around the corner. He's going to go in from 35 yards out. Aiden Akers. First offensive play from scrimmage for the Cyclones in the second half, and Aiden Akers goes from 35 yards out for the touchdown run. He's got 69 yards on 5 carries, and with 11:46 to go, It is 11:46 this time. The Cyclones are already on the scoreboard. Whitman rolls out again, tucks it in. He's going to walk it into the end zone. A 2-point conversion run for Matt Whitman. And the Cyclones find themselves up 30-16, just 14 seconds into the second half. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH right after this.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
And welcome back as we get ready to kick things off here. 11:46 remaining. The Cyclones in the third quarter have taken a 2-possession lead now, up 14 points on the Patriots after Akers scores on the first play from scrimmage from 35 yards out. The ball bounces around and going to be fallen on at about the 28 or 9 yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10 Patriots from there, as the squib kick was a little difficult to handle. 1 second runs off the clock. Going to be 1st and 10 at the 29 for the Patriots. I left my sweatshirt in the car, and it's starting to cool off a little bit. Starting to chill off a little bit here tonight. It was nice today, though. Beautiful weather. And on the near side to run, Kason Davis on the carry. He's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it. We'll see where they mark it at. They're going to stop the clock. Went out of bounds, and it's going to be a first down. 10-yard gain for Kason Davis. Back up to 94 yards. Back to pass, knocked down again. It's incomplete. That's the 4th pass, I think. All 4 incompletions have been knocked down, I do believe. And it's 2nd down and 10 from the 39-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 10, excuse me, near side, handoff, Davis. Going to get close to a first down. Akers is going to bring him out of bounds. Gain of about 8 on the play. Wait and see where they actually mark. Gain of 8 for Davis. Puts him back over 100 yards to 102. It's 3rd and 2 at the 47. Forget to like the stream, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will have, our goal is to have all of the playoff games for I8FA as the Patriots walk slowly to the line of scrimmage. Clock running, 10:47 to go in the third quarter. Davis in motion. Handoff's going to go to Jones. Little to no gain on the play. No gain. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2.
No gain, 4th down.
10:20. Clock remains running here. Fourth down territory, down by 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. The Patriots in their own territory, 4th and 2 at the 47. Handoff's going to go to Jones again. He'll get the first down this time. He'll get a gain of at least 5, make it 6. A gain of 6 for Jones and a first down for the Patriots. Second first down of the quarter on this drive. It's 10 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Patriots keep the drive alive, converting on the 4th and 2, gaining 6. And it's 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Cyclones. Schaefer, another quarterback sneak, and Pyle's going to move forward. He's going to get a gain of 1, it looks like. Mikey Kitchen on the stop, 1-yard gain for Schaefer.
2 yards, second down 8.
Second and 9. They got 8 on the scoreboard. I'm going to call it 9. That's making up for the yard that I gave that they didn't give him earlier. Second down and 9. Give or take a half a yard from the 46-yard line. Long snap, hand off to Davis. There was trouble in the backfield. Davis did a good job of missing it. He got hit by Aiden Akers. Stood him up. I believe Hester there as well. 16. Hester was there. That's going to be another gain of 1 for Davis that time. Davis did a good job of just getting that out of the backfield, in all honesty. He was bunched up back there and made a sidestep to get out of the backfield. Gain of 1, it's 3rd down and 8. So the games are kind of going as the prognosticators anticipated. See to the right of the screen there, the guard is going back and wanting to know what the play was, I think. Davis goes in motion. Schaefer back to pass. He lobs it up for Davis. I thought he overthrew it, but it was almost a perfect pass. Augie Coleman. Aiden Akers back there in coverage among others. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 8. Clock is stopped on a 4th and 8 from the 45 of the Cyclones. Schaefer in the shotgun. Reverse. They'll bring it back up the middle, and again, no gain essentially on the play. Hester again on the stop. Davis is going to go for no gain. Turnover on downs to the Cyclones. So with 7:59 to go in the third quarter, the Cyclones with the football and a chance to open the game up a little bit here. Aiden Akers, another carry, going to go for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 after the carry. 76 yards now on 6 carries for Aiden Akers. It's 2nd down and a short 3 for the Cyclones. Whitman keeps it. He's going to be bunched up at the line of scrimmage, maybe fall forward for a yard. We'll see where they mark it. They are going to give him a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Third down and 2 for the Cyclones. Whitman rolls right. Throws it short. It's caught and dropped. In and out of the hands of Braden Copeland. He was wide open, had enough yardage for the first down. And it's going to be a turnover or a 4th down now and 2 from the 47. They got to get to the 45 to get the first down. Fourth and 2. Cyclones taking a little more time here. Hop in that live chat. Tell us where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Whitman is in trouble. He's going to lose a bunch of yards. Big play by the Patriots. Jones is back there. It's a turnover on downs after a big loss. All the way back to the 43. 44. 9-yard loss by Copeland, or by Whitman, excuse me. And a turnover on downs. 6:37 to go. Big defensive stop there by the Patriots. And that kind of gives them a little life, breathes a little life into the Patriots. Hand off to Hansen. He's going to be running over a couple players. He's down inside the 35 to about the 34. Nope, they're going to mark it back to the 35-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 9. Hansen's got 20 yards now. 2nd and 1 with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 1 from the 35. The Patriots got 2 first downs on the ground on their last drive. Schaefer up under center this time, I formation. He's going to drop back. Throws to the left side, and it's knocked away. Another good defensive play back there by Copeland. Kason Davis, the intended receiver. And with 5:51 to go, the clock stopped. 3rd and 1 from the 35, awaiting the Patriots as Kason Davis finds his way back to the huddle. I formation. And a lot of running room, a first down and a whole bunch more. Breaks the tackle. Down to the 10. From 35 down to the 10. Follow him back. Hansen on the carry, 25-yard gain. And a first down. First and goal just inside the 10. Yeah, make it at the 9. So he actually got 26 yards on that carry. And it's going to go Hansen right side this time. Breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Down inside the 5 he goes. Putnam on the stop. Hansen's going to go for a gain of 6 down to the 3. 2nd and goal at the 3. Augie Coleman, the wide out to the far side. Hanson, a deep step back. It's going to go to him left side. This is their 2-point conversion play, and they do stop it, run him out of bounds, but he's going to be to the 1, I do believe. The side judge is going to have to mark it here, see where he finally marks it at. They do mark it down to, we'll call it the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal at the 1, a 2-yard gain for Hanson. Schaefer's tried the quarterback sneak a couple times. This would be a great spot for it. And there it is. Schaefer going to run in from 1 yard out with 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Schaefer's got 3 yards on 4 carries. A 1-yard touchdown run with 4:19 to go. Two-point conversion play coming here, a big one. This allows them to only be down by a touchdown if they can get this 2-point conversion. Schaefer back under center, I formation. Jones, the short back, he's going to get it, and he's not going to get there. He tried to reach, couldn't quite get there, though. Run fails, and it remains an 8-point lead. 30-22. The Cyclones up by 8, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion as we work through this third quarter here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH right after this.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
And welcome back. A 1-yard touchdown run by Schaefer. A 2-point conversion run failed by Jones, though, so it leaves the score at 30-22. West Prairie-Southeastern with the lead here at Peoria Heights High School. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH and West Prairie-Southeastern Cyclones sports coverage by McDonough Telephone Cooperative and Adams Telephone Cooperative. Thanks for joining us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. It is 30-22 in the third quarter. Augie Coleman getting ready to kick off again, and I'm not sure what was said right there. They decided to kick it the opposite side, and it worked a little better this time. The field was fielded cleanly by Wilcox, but he did return it, but not as effectively as Putnam on the other side. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 47 for the Cyclones on their side of the field with 4:17 to go here in quarter number 3. And Copeland, a big hit in the backfield. Hanson with the big stop. Copeland is going to lose. Is he going to lose the yard? They're going to give him forward progress. Second and 10, after the run. Hand off to Akers again. Bounces it outside. He's got some running room. He's across the 50, the 45, and ran out of bounds there. They gave him a lot more ground than I thought they were going to. He's going to go for a gain of 9. Bring up 2nd down and a long one. Third down. That's right, 3rd down. Sorry about that. 3rd and a long one, short 2. So clock running, 2:55 remaining here in the third quarter. I formation. Akers gets the handoff again, or is that Cordell? That's Brody Cordell, number 5 on the carry. He's going to go from the 44. A 5-yard gain for Cordell. First down for the Cyclones. Timeout on the field, charge to the Patriots. Be their first time out of the second half. 2:44 remaining here in the third quarter. This game being brought to you tonight by Ryden Farm Supply, located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974. Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in this area, and as a customer, they'll take care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. And Country Financial Agent Brett Powell, your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, today at 309-652-3889 for a free quote. And McDonough District Hospital as well, of course. Sports Corner at 124. Hand off to Copeland, and he's going to break through. He'll be close to a first down. They're going to give him 10 yards on the carry and a first down. Oh, they didn't move it. My bad, excuse me. Are they moving it or are they not moving it? The one side judge pointed him to move, and then the white hat didn't let him move, I don't think. Akers up the middle real quick. A quick handoff to him. He's going to go for a gain of 4. It's going to bring up second down and 6. Clock running, 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Once again, hop in that live chat. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. High formation again. Hand off to the second back through Copeland, and he tries to get to the outside, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Copeland will lose a few yards. And they're going to take that, a loss of 3. As he tried to spin away at the last second. Makes it, that's a loss of 4. Timeout on the field, charge to West Prairie. On a 3rd and 9 play awaiting here. It's 3rd and 10 after the 4-yard loss by Copeland. He's only got 36 yards on 12 carries. 1:14 to go in the third quarter. This game being brought to you, as I said, by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell, Macomb, and Monmouth, provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And MTC Communications, having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2024. MTC Communications offers lightning fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Copeland in motion, fakes the handoff. Whitman's going to keep it, and he's going to go nowhere. Big-time defensive play for the Ethan Horn on the stop, among others, and no gain on the play for Whitman. Clock running, 4th and 10 now for the Cyclones. Two wides, one near, one far. It's Akers on the far side, Copeland on the near side. Shotgun is Whitman. Whitman rolls right. And he's going to throw it to Copeland. And he actually caught that, but they said he was out of bounds before he threw it. That was a great one-handed catch by, it's going to be a loss of 6 on the play for Copeland. Be a turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for the Patriots now with 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter and a chance to drive and tie the game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Some of the balloons from senior night still floating around. As cold as it is, I'm surprised they haven't fallen. And a delay of game. Took a long time to get that play in and to the line of scrimmage. Patriots have not a whole lot of urgency getting to the line of scrimmage, and that's one of the times that bit them there. They have 6 penalties for 45 yards now. It's their first penalty, though, since the first quarter. The rest of them were in the first quarter. Here's a handoff to Hansen. He rolls around left side. He's across the 35-yard line. Back past the original line of scrimmage. Jair Flora-Durham on the stop. A gain of 6 for Hansen. Brings up 2nd down and 9. And that's the end of the third quarter of play. We'll have 12 minutes remaining. The Cyclones lead the Patriots 30-22 here at Peoria Heights High School. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back right after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back here at Peoria Heights High School as we work towards the fourth quarter. The Cyclones and the Patriots, 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion separates the two teams right now. Cyclones had the ball with a chance to build on a 2-touchdown lead, couldn't do it. Patriots drove down, got a touchdown to cut it to 8. Now the ball's thrown out of bounds, incomplete. So that is 4 straight incompletions for Schaefer. Neither team having a ton of success throwing the football here. 11:51 to go in the fourth quarter, just underway. Fourth quarter action, 30-22 is the score. One wide receiver near side, tight end far side. Handoff's going to go to Hansen. He's going to be bottled up pretty quickly. Clock still running. He did not get out of bounds. They're going to give him a yard maybe. He's going to bring it 4th down and 8. 1 yard for Hansen. 4th and 8. We'll see what the Patriots decide to do here. Schaefer looks to the sideline for the play. Clock running nearing the 11-minute mark as Davis brings the play in from the sideline. We'll get ready to go here. Jones into the backfield. Going back to pass. He's got a receiver. Augie Coleman going to go from the 37 down near the 40 of the Cyclones. See where they mark it. 23-yard completion. So the passing first down there. It's 1st and 10. That was 4th and 8. It's 1st and 10 now from the 40 of the Cyclones for the Patriots. Hansen breaking some tackles. He's going to go from the 40 down inside the 25 to the 22-yard line. A 13-yard gain. First down. Davis a 13-yard return or run. He's got 116 yards. Schaefer hands off. First back through is Jones, I believe. Little to no gain as Jones has got a cramp, it looks like. No gain. 2nd and 10. .909 to go in the 4th quarter. Schaefer drops back. He's got a receiver wide open downfield. He dropped it. Augie Coleman wide open, so wide open he just couldn't hold on to it. It's incomplete. That would have been at least 1st and goal, maybe a touchdown if he could have held on with 8:51 to go. It's going up 3rd down and 10 from the 21-yard line. 22-yard line, excuse me. Patriots with 8:51 to go, trailing by 8. They have it 1st or 3rd. Oh, it's over the head of Schaefer on a shotgun snap. He picks it up, and he's going to throw it. That's intentional grounding. It didn't get past the line of scrimmage. There was nobody there. Yeah, there's the flag, and that's going to be a huge penalty. That's a spot of foul penalty, and that'll be a 20-yard penalty. It'll be 4th and forever, 4th and 30. It's a spot of foul penalty on intentional grounding. It's a 20-yard penalty. Holy smokes, and then they mark 5 after that. It's a 25-yard penalty.
It's a 25-yard penalty, 4th down for the Patriots.
I didn't know they marked 5 yards after the penalty. I thought that was the penalty. Schaefer's trying his 4th and forever. He tucks it, tries to roll left side. And out of bounds. He's going to lose another yard or 2.
Schaefer runs out of bounds. Takes over on downs, 1st and 10.
Where are they going to mark it at? From the 47. Be 1st and 10 Cyclones right on, well, where are they? I have no idea what they're doing right now. Apparently they said he went out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. So no gain, no loss. First and I don't know. I'm just watching. That's all I'm just watching. First and 10 Cyclones at the 47.
Hand off the first man through to Brody
Cordell goes for no gain on the play.
24, Darian Jones on the stop. Second down and 10.
Second and 10 for the Cyclones. Clock running, 8:20 to go, up by 8. A nice long drive ending in a touchdown would be perfect for the Cyclones. Patriots, every first down is a killer for the Patriots at this point, so they're going to try to get the Cyclones off the field as quickly as possible. Both teams have one timeout remaining. There's a handoff up the middle. It's going to go for a gain of 3. Copeland on the carry. He gets 3. Copeland going to be down with maybe a cramp. Zoom in on the huddle of the kids. The huddle. So, timeout on the field. Copeland having some problems after the play. Sure what the problem is. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back as we're still here with Braden Copeland on the ground on the far side after a carry. Tried to get up and then possibly looks like a lower leg injury possibly. Hopefully nothing major and he'll be able to get back up and continue with the game. As he does hop up, he's going to get some help off the field. So we are just about ready to go again here. So you can see him walking off the field with a little help as he gets a round of applause from the crowd here. Kirk Denny says he's heading back from Hurricane Milton. Let's go Cyclones, number 50. We've called young Mr. Denny's name a few times tonight. Been on a couple plays, I believe, on the defensive side of the ball. 3rd and 7 for the Cyclones. Whitman's going to roll left, throws short. It's caught at the 41, or 39, excuse me. Hester makes another catch down to the 37. It'll be a 13-yard gain. Hester's got 3 catches now for 56 yards. Handoff Akers. Oh, man. I don't know what kind of tackle that was, but it looked bad from up here. Timeout is going to be charged to Peoria Heights with 6:28 to go. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Give Akers 2 on the carry. Another passing first down. So 6:28 to go. You see Coach McCormick telling his crew a couple more first downs and a touchdown, and we can feel a lot more comfortable about where we sit right now. Meanwhile, on the near side, Coach Parker telling his kids, we got to get this stop here, gentlemen. Whitman to pass again. He's under pressure. Throws it downfield off the fingertips of Hester. And it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. So really, other than a turnover, that's about the best the Patriots could hope for. As they stop the clock on the pass, on the incompletion. Here's Akers. Spins around and drop down. And Whitman, wanted a penalty marker. He's going to go for a gain of 2. It's going to be 4th and 6. Whitman now has 16 carries for 70 yards. Clock still running. Under 6 minutes to go. 5:45 remaining. Big play here for the Patriots. Whitman under center. Drop back, and he's in trouble immediately and brought down in the backfield. A huge play by Schaefer, the quarterback, I believe. That was number 8, excuse me. Not number 9, number 8. Braden Parnell. A loss of 7. And it's a turnover on downs. William Walton hopping in the live chat says, let's go Patriots. Good to have a Patriot fan or two watching here. I want to say hi to Coach Parker's mom and dad, I believe, watching tonight in Indiana. There's a carry for Jones. He'll go for a gain of 5 or 6. Give him 5. 2nd and 5 as we are at the 5:15 mark now of the 4th quarter. This is probably the drive that matters the most right now. If they can make this one happen, they don't want to give this ball back to the Cyclones again without getting a touchdown here. Jones again on the carry. Rattles around and gets out of bounds and then thrown late, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Hester as Jones goes for 5. I'll give him the first down, and then not sure if they marked that as a 5. I'm going to mark it as a 5-yard gain. That's a personal foul. Going to bring up, I'm going to give him the first down on the ground, and then a 15-yard penalty on West Prairie. They've got 40 yards in penalties on 4 penalties. All of them have been 10 or 15-yard variety penalties. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 36-yard line of the Cyclones. Jones again on the carry. Mikey Kitch and others there on the stop. A 4-yard, maybe a 5-yard gain. We'll see where they mark it. Looks like a 4-yard gain for Jones on first down. Coach Parker and the Patriots have switched Jones to the deep back here, and he has just been eating up the yards. 4 or 5 at a pop. I'm not real good at math, but I'm thinking if you have 4 downs and you get 4 or 5, you're probably going to get a first down sooner or later. 4:15 to go. Clock is the only concern here for the Patriots at this point. They've got to get a touchdown, but they've got plenty of time to do it. Schaefer back. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Ball is out. Can it be picked up? It will not be. Did he get out of bounds or did he stay in bounds? What are they going to say? He did not recover it. He did not stay in bounds when he recovered it. He went out of bounds before he had possession. It'll be a loss on the play. It is still Patriots football, 3rd and forever. They lose 13 on the play. They lose 13 on the play for Schaefer. All the way back to the 45. It's 3rd down now. 3rd down and 19 from the 45-yard line. Schaefer back to pass again. He's got an open receiver. He's going to overthrow. Oh, in his hands, and he makes the catch. Holy smokes, what a catch. Augie Coleman gets the pass completion, a first down from the 45 down to the 18. That's a 27-yard completion. 27-yard completion. Coleman. "27-yard completion. 1st and 10. Hanson back in the backfield. He's going to go down to the 25. He'll get a gain of 3.
16, Tristan Hester, 53. Buckner on the stop. 2nd down. 2nd, 6.
Handoff up the middle again. Hester looked like he got bent over backwards a little funnily there. Hopefully his leg is okay. He's going to hop up. Schaefer on the carry. Gain of 5 for Schaefer. 2:34 remaining. It's 3rd and 3. Patriots have 1 timeout remaining, I believe. Handoff. Hanson. He'll have a first down. 5-yard gain. And the first down. And it looks like another Cyclone player down on the near sideline. .212 remaining here. Can't see the number. It's the pole. There's a pole right in my way. 2:12 remaining here in the football game. There's an injury timeout on the field right now. The Patriots are driving. 1st and goal at the 5 for the Patriots. With 2:12 left in the 4th quarter, Patriots trail by 8. They need to touchdown in the 2-point conversion. Cyclones should have some time on the clock when they get the ball back. They had some success early in this first half, have not had much offensive success since then. Getting a little help off the field is the Cyclone injured player. It might be Aiden Akers. It is Aiden Akers, number 45. Thought that's who it was. That'll be two of their starting two running backs now for the Cyclones are out of the game at the moment. Braden Copeland went down earlier, and now Aiden Akers is getting helped off the field. We'll hope that Aiden's is just a cramp. We'll see. It's 1st and goal at the 5. Shotgun, 2 setbacks. Handoff going to go to Hanson. He ducks under one tackle and be close. Gain of 4 down to the 1. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1.
Stop by 53, Zeke Putnam.
73 yards on 14 carries for Hanson. And they're going to let every second they can run off the clock here. You don't want West Prairie to have any more time, or West Prairie Southeastern, excuse me, to have any more time than you have to let them have. West Prairie Southeastern, if they can stop the 2-point conversion, of course they got to get this in. A penalty, illegal procedure, anything could halter that. And Jones is going to get the handoff, and he's going to go in from 1 yard out. We're within 2 points now of being tied with 1:24 remaining. Timeout charged to the Cyclones. Fourth quarter, first points of the fourth quarter scored by the Patriots here with 1:24 remaining. A 1 yard touchdown run of the second half. This one's by Jones. First one was by Schaefer. It's currently 30-28. 30-28, Cyclones with the lead. This is the biggest 2-point conversion of the year for either team. Cyclones looking to go 2-5. Patriots looking to improve to 3-4. 1:24 remaining. These two teams play again next Friday night. You'll be able to watch that on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as well. That'll be live from Scioto, Illinois. And this is a huge 2-point conversion. Handoff's going to be a keeper. That was a misplay, I think, but Schaefer's going to find his way in. A naked bootleg, as it turns out, and we're tied at 30. Oh, they're going to call a penalty against the Patriots. Holding. Boy, biggest penalty of the game. That's the 8th penalty, but none bigger. Holding penalties, a 10-yard penalty. They have 8 penalties for 80 yards now. And with 1:24 to go, they now have a 13-yard 2-point conversion play coming here. Timeout, Peoria Heights now. Both teams will be down to 1 timeout. So the 2-point conversion is coming. We'll take the touchdown flag off and let you see. It is 30-28. Patriots trail the Cyclones by 2. Patriots on a naked bootleg, I think was a broken play in all honesty, but Schaefer found his way to the corner of the front corner of the end zone, but a holding penalty brings it back. They now face a 13-yard 2-point conversion play. Patriots may have just used their last time out according to my scoreboard. I might be one off. Schaefer drops back into the corner, overthrows his receiver, and the intended receiver cut the route short. Schaefer threw it deep, and the pass fails. And it's 30-28 Cyclones with 1:24 remaining. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Welcome back here as it's onside kick time for the Patriots now. 1:24 remaining. They missed the two-point conversion. Well, they scored the two-point conversion, but it was called back on a penalty. They missed the second attempt from 13 yards out, and now they have to figure out a way to get this onside kick, which they've tried every time, have not gotten one. They'll have a minute and change if they're able to get it. They'll be kicking from the 40 per usual. 30-28 the score. Cyclones with the lead. Kicking it from the 45. You got to flip ends. Augie Coleman going to kick it off again. What's funny is I said they were getting ready to kick. I didn't even notice they were facing the wrong direction. Kids were ready to go. They just want to play. Let them play, coach. Kick up the middle, and it's going to be fielded by Eli DeCounter, number 35. And it'll be 1st and 10 Cyclones at the 50-yard line. 1:23 remains. That will pretty much do it, even if the Patriots have a timeout, which I think they've used them all now, but they do have one. It's still not enough time. I don't think they can get the ball back here. West Prairie-Southeastern should be able to down the clock out. As the white hat stops them as they run to the line of scrimmage. And Whitman will take the knee. .110. See if we can get below 35 seconds here. I don't think they can. Have to down it 2 more times, I think. If you're a Cyclones fan, it's the best view you can see all night is the victory formation. Looks a little different in 8-man football. As they are got the hand up, not waving it yet, so they're not down to the final 5. There they go. Now they're waving it. Final 5 seconds. And they kneel it down, and they're down at the 35 seconds, and that's going to do it. They'll say that's close enough. That'll be the final snap of the ball game. Cyclones escape with a 30-28 win, and the guys at the Illinois 8-man football fans page have a lot to talk about in this one. 2-point conversions proved to be the difference. The Cyclones get one more 2-point conversion than the Patriots, and that's the difference in the football game as the clock officially runs out. And it is a 30-28 win for the Cyclones. We'll take a break. We'll play another one of our MDH halftime interviews, and we'll come back with some final stats, and then we'll see if Coach McCormick and Coach Parker are going to find their way up here. I know Coach Parker's family is watching, so I think he's going to try to find his way up. And then Coach McCormick told me he'd try to give me the sign whether he was going to come up or not. It's a long walk up here, as you can kind of tell. The camera right now is probably zoomed out as far as it can go almost. We're a long ways away. If Cassie, as you can see, zooms back out, if she zooms out all the way, that kind of tells you when you can see the whole football field pretty much in the screen, you know you're a long ways away from the football field. This is a really cool place to watch football from, though. The stands are awesome. They're cement and good bleachers on top of them. Concession stand, we're above the concession stand. The bathrooms are below the concession stand. I mean, this is a nice facility here. There's no doubt about it. And there goes some of the balloons from the seniors as they float off into the night sky. As you can see one right there on camera, one of the stars floating away. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live. I wonder how far you can see that. You follow that up there? You following? We'll be back in just a few minutes.
And welcome to halftime here. Patrick Osterman with us, and we talk about behind-the-scenes stuff all the time. The guy running the board right now, kind of crazy.
I don't know if you could get a much higher title running the board behind the scenes of a interview at McDonough District Hospital other than our president and chief executive officer, Bill Murdoch. But we appreciate Bill helping us out.
Yeah, he's game to help with everything. I'm guessing your job has to be a little more relaxed now. He seems to be like a pretty good guy to work with.
I tell you what, Bill has done a fantastic job. You knew just how good of a person he was, having worked with him for the last 5 years prior as our chief financial officer. And when he was promoted to our chief executive officer, I was all excited about it. I think everybody in the organization was very excited about it. You talk about, do you need to do a national search? And our board of directors, I give them all the credit in the world. They listen to the staff. They listen to the community members and said, you got somebody here who knows what they're doing, is a great person, does a great job. He knows the community. He's invested in the community. And it's been a great 2024 so far. And we've got a lot of bright future, a lot of great things that we're looking ahead towards.
Well, it's nice because MDH has been so embedded in the community, right? It is always nice to have somebody at the top and throughout the system that's also embedded in what the community has to offer and needs.
Absolutely. With my job, I do a lot of community relations. I get out, talk with businesses, talk with organizations. And one of the first conversations I had with Bill when he stepped into that new role, he said, Pat, I want to get out in the community. And we've been able to do that. We've gone out and met with our regional healthcare colleagues, CEOs, just talking about what can we do together? Is there anything we can do together? Rural healthcare is tough. There's a lot of challenges we face, but if we work together, maybe play to each other's strengths, I think we can both succeed. And that's the best way that we can help serve our community, help serve the patients that we are here to serve.
Well, and improving your brand is always a good thing, right? Whether it's a hospital or TSSR Game Time Live, improving your brand is a good thing. Getting out in the community helps that, but also expanding your options helps that as well, right?
Absolutely. One of the things you always look at is clinical partnerships. If we can't get a physician here, is there another healthcare organization that we can do what we call a clinical partnership with? Blessing Health is a great example out of Quincy. They bring cardiologists up here, a pulmonologist. We have a urologist that comes up here once a week. So our patients in McDonough County, they don't have to drive down to Quincy or maybe Springfield or maybe Peoria. If we can find those clinical partnerships where they can be seen here in Macomb, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Well, last year we talked about expanding to Monmouth with you. We talked about the pharmacy. As we talked to Bill, the pharmacy is expanding, and I shouldn't say expanding, it's coming to completion. You've done great things, I think, in Monmouth. What's down the road for MDH? Are you at a point that you can talk about anything that's coming?
I think we just got to keep looking on how we can continue to grow, and that's been one of our focal points. We do strategic planning on a quarterly basis. We want to look ahead, 2-3 years down the road, but as we said, there's a lot of dynamics going on in healthcare right now. So if you get too far ahead, you kind of lose sight what could be coming right around the corner. So that's why we try to keep it more of a short term, yet still look ahead to the long term. Like we said, our biggest challenge is how can we continue to grow? We've been here for over 65 years. What can we do as an organization, as a staff, as an administration team to make sure we're still around here for 65 years and beyond?
As public relations guy for the hospital, what do you want to use this opportunity to tell the people that might be watching about MDH in 2024 that's different maybe than what they expected or saw from 2023 or before?
Well, as you just talked about, our clinical expansions, as you said, Monmouth, our MDH Monmouth Clinic, convenience clinic, sports med and rehab. We got great staff up there, and I think that's a common theme. I know Bill talks about this a lot. I 100% on board with this too. I agree 100%. I would think you'd ask any of our staff members, they would say that we got a great team right now. We do a great job working together, and I think that's how we can play to our strengths to help grow. You talked about the community pharmacy. We're excited when that starts coming online and how we can best serve our community. A lot of convenience. You know, I think one thing that we learned from COVID, people love convenience. We got our drive-through labs, and now you got our drive-through community pharmacy. A lot of good things going on. Stay tuned. It's an exciting time right now in our organization.
Well, have some fun at baseball this weekend, okay?
We're going to have some fun. A lot of fall baseball going on as we record this right before the start of high school football season. I know we're going to have a lot of great football games. We want to wish all of our area teams the best of luck this year.
We'll be right back with the second half right after this.
And welcome back. Have Coach McCormick on under the headset now. I'll let you sit down. It's a long walk up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of steps.
This is an awesome place to watch a football game from. It's not as much fun to be the opposing team on the far side, I don't think, but it's a fun place to watch a game from up here.
Yeah, I mean, you got both sets of fans. It's a really nice place to coach because you don't have anybody behind you telling you what to do either. So it's the best of both worlds for fans and visiting coaches, I think.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, boy, that game ended up being pretty darn close, didn't it?
Yeah. You know, it was a game of big plays, kind of. Big plays, some big stops. You know, one of those games, I guess if you didn't care who won, it was fun to watch. So fortunately we came out ahead, and 2-point conversions kind of bailed us out tonight.
Yeah, you missed the first one but got the rest of them, and you let them have the first one, so they kind of had the lead in going into the clubhouse, so to speak, but you stopped them a couple times, which ended up being the difference.
Yeah, I think scoring, you know, before halftime was pretty big, you know, getting the ball back and all that. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, anytime you come over here to play, it's kind of tough. It's a long haul. You're trying to get into town when everybody else is getting out on a Friday. You know, and I think our kids, you know, we just kind of had moments, you know, where, man, we're ready to go, and then we kind of had some downfalls. We had some guys getting dinged up, you know, typical football stuff, I guess. But pretty proud of everybody for, you know, making enough plays to get it done, basically, and coming to a tough place to play.
Whitman's turned into a pretty decent quarterback for you.
Yeah, you know, each game he gets a little bit better, and you know, he's an athlete and you know, does some great things. He's a heck of a leader. You know, we've got some guys that are younger that are going to be outstanding leaders as they grow. So you know, we're kind of looking forward to that down the road. And but yeah, you know, he does a lot of nice things, and you know, we just got to kind of try to keep everybody upright so we can you know, finish 3-0. That's kind of our goal here.
You know what's and funny isn't the right word, but the odd thing about this is they came in with 2 wins, you came in with 1 win, and both of you had only beaten Galva.
Yeah.
That's
so,
the way this West Division has kind of went this year, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's been tough, and there's a lot of great teams in our division, and you know, we gave West Central a pretty good run. You know, I think they beat us 40-32, and we've just kind of been building off of that. You know, the last third of our season, we kind of set a goal. You know, we're not going to be a playoff team, unfortunately, but you know, our goal is to finish 3-0, and we're sitting here at 2-0 right now. So, you know, we got 2 days to kind of recover. Monday we'll get back at it, and you know, it's pretty rare that you play the same team you just played week 8, week 9. You know, we ought to have some good film on them, I guess, because you know,
right? You aren't going to throw any surprises.
No, I mean, you know, and when you're playing somebody twice like that, you know, there's some tweaks and some different things you can do, and you know, I don't know if you noticed we didn't have Austin Nelson tonight.
I did.
So we're hoping he gets to feeling a little better, and he'll give us a little bit of a boost on offense and give us some more depth. You know,
Hayden Akers looked really good running the football for you tonight, though.
Yeah, you know, and he's capable of that, and you know, he's kind of he's played some tight end. He's had some catches, and you know, like I said, we had some guys step up because they kind of had to tonight due to some illness and things like that. So, you know, we're kind of looking forward to maybe catching the Western game tomorrow, and you know, resting a little bit on Sunday, watch some film, and then back at it on Monday.
So, as a coach, you watch film all the time. Do you watch just this film now? I mean, you've already Coach Parker scouted you. You've scouted them. I mean, what do you watch? You watch this game to see if there was anything you didn't see from before, or I mean, do you watch the film over again?
Well, we kind of watch our film to watch how we did. You know, you kind of assess yourself a little bit to see who's, even going into week 9, you do that, because there's always improvements that can be made, up front, defensively, the way guys are lining up, whatever it might be. And then, like we said, we watched film of Peoria Heights versus Galva, film of Peoria Heights versus Amboy. So, you kind of get this time of year, you can get a lot of film on teams because you get into the pool and you can kind of, grab whatever you can get. So, like I said, it'll be interesting playing somebody. You just beat them by 2, and they got to come over to our place, which I think is an advantage for us. Obviously, they got to come to God's country and play us,
yeah, you are in God's country, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. So, like I said, we'll enjoy this, and then, we got to kind of go back to work. And unfortunately, that's week 9 for some of our guys, and it'll be, be the last football game they play probably. So it'll be a little bit emotional, which it always is, and probably should be. So we will, look forward to hosting these guys next week, and representing our seniors and having our guys, who we got healthy and this and that, and we'll figure out what we can do and throw a team out there and try to be 3-0 at the end of the night.
Yeah, doesn't matter if you're 8-man, 11-man, or 25-man. This time of the year, there's injuries, isn't there?
Yeah, and you get some guys kind of dinged up and wear and tear throughout the season, but illness and things like that also happen, unfortunately.
At a school? No way. No way.
So far, hopefully I stay healthy, but I'll get sick.
Save that for the week after football.
I'll get sick week 10 or 11 or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is, and football's a tough sport and kind of a different animal than some of the others. You play once a week, and you got to be ready to go, and you got all week to prepare for one game, and I think our guys and our coaches will take advantage of the week and prep them up and try to be 3-0.
There you go. That's all you can do. Coach, thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks for coming up and talking to us. And I'm not sure who will be there next week, but somebody will be there.
All right. Sounds great.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Coach John McCormick talking to us for a few minutes. And we got Coach Parker behind you now, so we'll get him up here and let him talk. It's the first time in our 3 contests that he's made his way up here to talk to us. I hope that the parental units have stayed on to listen. Coach, you came up to me as soon as you saw me tonight and said that you got a little harassing from somebody about not being up and talking to us before.
Yeah, my mom last game was pretty upset that I come talk to you guys. Me and my coaches kind of get a little long-winded after the game. And kind of forgot to come on up, but happy you guys came out and talked to you guys today.
Well, I'm happy to have you up here. We'd love to have you anytime that we can get you when we're at one of your games. And, man, this was a good game. I said that this was the best game that probably nobody thought about watching, right? 2 teams that aren't in the playoffs. There's teams that are in the playoffs that are playing teams that quote-unquote, aren't very good. This was a great football game.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys had some really killer penalties, and they had a few killer penalties, but in all, it was a great football game.
Yeah, I mean, football is just a game of who can make the most plays, and unfortunately, we just came up just a couple plays just short. So the good part is we get to bounce right back and play them again. I feel like you don't normally get opportunity to go and literally get your revenge the following week.
Right. Usually have to wait a whole year, right?
You usually got to wait another 365, but we only got to wait 7. So we're excited about that. We're excited to kind of take this last game and just enjoy it. Enjoy it with our seniors, enjoy it with this team. It just is a fun thing to do.
It is odd in the way the schedule worked out this year that you are playing a couple teams twice. The problem for almost every team that had to do that is they're such good teams.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are not a bad football team. If you're in the other in the other divisions, you might be 500 or pushing for a chance at a playoff. And West Prairie-Southeastern probably the same way.
Yeah.
But in this division with West Central, who turned out to be pretty darn good, Amboy, Ridgewood, and then you have to place one of those 3 at least twice.
Right.
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, it is. But like I've been preaching to our guys all year, we should relish the fact that we play in a good conference, because that means the best of the best is going to come out of here. I fully believe that somebody in our division is going to be representing in the state championship, and that just makes us better, makes our program better longevity-wise. And I just love to play the best competition. I mean, any true competitor loves to play the best.
So have you looked at your phone? Have you got any messages from Mom tonight?
I have not yet. I have not looked at my phone yet. I know I probably got some messages from Mom, Dad, wife, everybody watching. So I'm definitely excited to go check back and see how that goes.
So your mom was watching. You said your dad's in the nursing home?
Yep. My dad's in the local nursing home here. He tunes in when he can, and he's an ex-football player as well. We both play college ball, and he'll definitely talk to me about some schematic stuff. I'll definitely know he'll be bringing some of that stuff up for sure.
Well, that's awesome that the family watches and active, right, in what you're doing. But you guys, your team tonight, it looked like a family. I mean, you guys were with each other. You're helping each other up, and you guys never quit. I mean, obviously, game was close, but you know, Hanson's running hard. Then you get that last drive where you scored on. You kind of got to start Jones. You put him a little deeper in the backfield, and you just start pounding him. Mm-hmm. And I said at that point, you know, you probably want to score that touchdown with not a ton of time left. Yeah. And he's the perfect player for that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%. We do have a family atmosphere. I mean, we're around these kids a lot, a lot. We eat together. We do team meals. We do a lot of lifting together. A lot of us coaches are in the building as teachers, so we have them as students as well. So we are together a lot, and we've built that family. We've built that culture in that weight room. And it's hard because we don't have a grade school program fully going yet. So you have a lot of kids who just start playing football in high school. So you have to take a lot of time to teach them the game of football before they can maximize their athletic potential. So we've definitely done that. And yeah, I mean, we have a mixture of a couple backs that we can use, and we try to employ them at the right time to get the freshest legs in and kind of hammer them in, because we got a lot of hammers in our backfield. We've had a lot of hammers, so we want to use them at the right time in the best way.
Hanson's a pretty good back for you too, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm excited.
And Case and Davis obviously as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to have both of them back next year as well. Another year, another summer in the weight room, another spring, hopefully running track, and hopefully get them wrestling as well to get them bigger, faster, stronger to come out next year.
You guys obviously want to throw the ball a little bit
mm-hmm.
to kind of keep the run honest. Obviously, you played college ball. You played 11-man.
Yep.
Do you find throwing the ball harder in 8-man sometimes, or is it? I mean, you would think it'd be easier, but it seems like sometimes the pressure is there just as quick as it is in 11-man.
Yeah, I mean, I think really what it comes down to an 8th-man is you don't have a lot of guys to block up front, and if you run, if a defense runs a 4 front or even a 5 front, mug up linebackers, you got pressure coming to your quarterback face right away. So running 1 route, 2 routes, it's kind of almost hard to run those 4 route concepts. A lot of those different type of 2 route concept routes is a little more difficult because you need that time. And if they're bringing pressure on top of that, bringing a blitz or bringing something somewhere, it's harder to kind of find your spots and then have a quarterback who can then pick those spots and move around as well.
Coleman's not a bad receiver for you either. He made some nice catches tonight.
Yeah, tonight was his night. Senior he's been battling injury all year. He's missed, I think, 4 games this year for us, unfortunately. But yeah, he had a great night. We called him, said we need you. And he got ready to go when he came back from injury. This is his first game back, really back in action. He was limited just kicking last week, but he was ready to go and show out for his last time here on the field. So I was excited about that.
So I asked Coach McCormick, you guys obviously study film of West Prairie leading into this game.
Mm-hmm.
You've already studied film on them, so you just look back at this game, look what they did, look what you did, and is the film study a little less this week because of that, or do you look for something different, or what do you do?
So now, I mean, I think football I kind of equate it to chess. So we've both shown our cards in some way, shape, or form. Maybe he's held some stuff back. Maybe we've held some stuff back because we know we got the double back to back. But just trying to figure out what's the next move, what worked for them, what they might come back to, what worked for us, what we need to come back to, or we need to add on, what we need to take away of what didn't work. And I think we'll kind of figure that out as we watch film. Maybe go back through some old film and figure out, okay, in this way we might be able to attack them a little differently, or figure out different ways to get different personnel in to attack them.
Yeah, and once you see a team, you can watch all the film you want to, right? Once you see a team in person, you see they sometimes are different, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%. And I love playing West Prairie because no matter who they got, they're going to be tough. I mean, they're always going to have just tough kids. And they showed again tonight they're tough. They're going to play to the whistle. They're going to play to the clock hit zero. And I love playing those type of teams. I love playing those type of people. I love being around those type of people. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for another week of it.
Coach McCormick was talking about you get to go to God's country next week.
Yeah.
You guys are urban as it gets at 8-man down here in Peoria Heights. But you are in the sticks next week. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, man, I'm always ready. I know the first time I went out there, I was like, is this a cornfield? At somebody's house, they just said, no, we're just going to throw some lines on there.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah, put a post out there. You know what? We got a football field. So, yeah, no, we're excited. We've been excited about being away. I think the kids kind of realized the opportunity to go and just kind of, I guess, ruin somebody's day or go and compete in somebody else's environment. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for just another week of football. It'll be last week that we play with these seniors. These seniors have kind of been the catalyst for our program. Darian Jones, Augie Coleman, Wrigley Williams, Robert Evans, Ethan Horn. Those 5 guys have been the catalyst to kind of, as they were freshmen, they had to unfortunately start on varsity. I mean, 24, 69, and 70. They literally were my starting O-line against Amboy their freshman year. And so and they dang near was my starting line against Amboy as seniors. So, I mean, seeing them come and what they've built, the culture they've built, the guys they've kind of helped build up has just been amazing to go out with, and I'll play with them any Friday.
Well, they can ruin West Prairie's senior night next week.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope, to go out there and compete and hopefully change the outcome.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're shutting the lights off on me, so I better get out of here. They're ready for us to go. Thanks, Coach, for coming up and talking.
Hey, thank you
we
very
appreciate
much.
it greatly.
Appreciate
Good luck
you guys.
next week.
Thank you very much.
Well, that'll do it here from Peoria Heights High School, 30-28. The Cyclones get to win over the Patriots. We'll see you from Scioto for this game. Again, well, it's not the same game, but same teams. Could be the same game. But we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.